Good morning and welcome to the VSA Morning Miner. It's Tuesday, the 4th of November, and I'm joined by Paul Rankin. Paul, how are you today?
I'm very well, thank you very well. Plenty of news out there today.
After a quiet start to the week, there is plenty out there today. Let's start with a couple of VSA clients. Myriad Uranium announced a bought deal yesterday, which will close on the 13th.
Yes, that's right. It's a $6 million raise for the myriad, and that is a bought deal, which means that the broker is essentially guaranteeing them 40 cents a unit here to bring in Canadian $6 million. Each of those units has one share and one full warrant with a price on it at 60 cents and exercisable over a 3-year period. So, a top up essentially on exploration funds for Myriad out there in Wyoming.
It'll give them quite a significant treasury after private placement in the summer to go and do more work at Copper Mountain, their very significant district play in Wyoming, where they've just had extra assays back and received an approved plan of operations for around 220 drill holes across the license area, so able to follow up on a number of targets now that they've got a very solid pathfinder which combines the new results with the historical data sets which they'd uncovered that focused on the Canning deposit within Copper Mountain and also progressing their more recently acquired projects in New Mexico.
Yes, that's right.
Pulsar Helium, which is up about 60% year to date, has signed a definitive deal to acquire land to the west of its Topaz project, Paul.
Yes, that's right. They plan to take over their partner, the subsidiary of Oscillate, called Quantum Hydrogen, and as a result, Quantum holds this 59,000 gross acres to the west of their Topaz project, where they have the helium discovery now. So it'll increase about 10 times the amount of prospective acreage under pulsar control by doing this. Purchase price is going to be US $400,000 to be paid in 5 equal monthly tranches as soon as they have approval from the TSX exchange.
Yep, very good. And then more gold M&A. Coeur mines are going to take over New Gold.
Yes, that's right. It's the biggest deal of the year in the gold space in M&A so far. To take over New Gold, we're looking at a valuation of $7 billion US, where New Gold shareholders receive just under 1/2 of one share of Coeur stock for each New Gold share, which gives them a 16% premium on their share value as of the end of last month. And core shareholders then on the combined company would own 62% of the company and New Gold the remainder. And that would give the combined company 7 full operating mines with estimated $3 billion of EBITDA and $2 billion of free cash flow next year. So it's definitely a deal in order to make sure that Coeur stays in the category of the top tier miners by operating assets and volume.
Yeah, and although the gold price is consolidating, we're seeing momentum carry on in gold M&A. I think that's showing just how much more money the producers are making at these price levels, particularly compared to previous rallies in 2016 and 2020 and 21, and enabling them to go and buy more projects than that it's opening the exit route for junior shareholders and investors, which has been closed for more than a decade. So I think that should bring valuations for the junior sector, which have only risen selectively so far, and there is often a lag in the juniors behind the producers and mid-tier companies which have performed strongly so far.
Yes, that's right. It's typical of what's happened in past boom markets, I guess is the way to put it.
All right, Paul, anything else?
Real quickly, wanted to mention too the implications of this deal that was announced by the G7 nations on Friday, with a commitment to spend 6.4 billion on 26 critical minerals projects in Canada of joint industrial interest between Canada and the other G7 nations. It's interesting. We saw some more details about that as released on both over the weekend and on Monday. Graphite figures conspicuously in the announcement, with at least six different natural and synthetic graphite projects getting funding support. And also, we see that Eni, the Italian oil company, also uh, is named in the announcement as having a specific interest to advance Canadian lithium, graphite, and other innovative tech around refining rare earths and recycled materials as part of this deal as well. So there's some significance there in support of critical minerals in Canada.
Very good. Okay, Paul, thanks for your thoughts. We'll be back tomorrow.
Very good. See you then.
This podcast has been produced and edited by VSA Capital. It is intended for information purposes and not as investment advice. The information is intended for recipients who understand the risks associated with equity investments in smaller companies. Please do your own research and do not rely on a single source when making an investment decision. VSA Capital may derive fees from this content and seeks to do business with the companies mentioned.